4, 3, 2, 1. Greetings, everyone. This is Ann Komarask with the 4th Estate News. The 4th Estate News, or as we used to do it at 4:44 p.m., 4th Estate News. Coming to you live right now from 22809 PCH. That's the Taco Man on Malibu and PCH right now. Now, the reason this is important is because they had a public hearing to do with some Airbnbs, apartments, possible hotel behind the Taco Man. Now, I'll drop in the video of the taco gentleman, which is a real tall taco guy, really looking like he's holding a pizza. So don't know if this is working. This is live, and why do we do it live? Because you cannot put the ketchup back in the packet. So, at least I find it hard to do. So the mic is live. I got 2 mics, and so first of all, let's do it with the story. I just sent them an email. See, I'm not on the city council yet. So, I'm for good governance, okay? Don't necessarily need to be on the city council for that. But let me just show you some pictures and see what you think. See, I'll drop in the picture later. But this is the kind of stuff. And so somebody tried to set a fire in the corner there. So I figured I'd share it with the city council and their fire safety folk so they can do something about it. And so you can see where, I mean, this is really bad. I mean, it's like really bad. See? Can't really see it, right? So I'll drop it in. If this all works out, I'll drop it in. And let me show you a picture of the Taco Man, or my view. Okay, so behind me is kind of like what it looks like. And you can see the taco guy. You see him? He's standing up, real tall taco guy. And there you go. That's the ocean. Pretty cool. So the reason I got out and about today is there was a lot going on. Today is the gathering where the homeless population of Malibu comes together and gets food distribution and some medical attention. They should be getting vouchers to go home and stuff, and that became somewhat of a controversy. I did not take many pictures, but I'll tell you this, LA County is in big trouble because the homeless rate has now, supposed to be reported, has increased by 2.4%? Yeah, maybe 2.3. So that's the homeless population has increased. So they brought 30 bags of food. They were all distributed. So there were more than 30 people wanting food. So this has been obviously big issue in the governor's race here in Malibu, city council, presidential race as well. And the reason I even mention president at this point is I finally made it in the paper. So if it's backwards, it's because it's Facebook. And when it's Facebook Live, well, it does it backwards. So at least we're getting the message out to the universe right now. And if we have time, we'll fix it. So I made it. See, my story kind of starts above the fold. See, new candidates, new blood. But my name doesn't start till, as we call it, under the fold. That's where I come in. Okay, so homeless is a big deal. And so the paper chose to use a picture. I don't know why they didn't ask me. I mean, I would have, talked to them or something. But they just took a lot of information from running for governor. And so, including the black and white picture of me. So it's on V6. So let's see if I can do this, okay? If I can't. Okay. So this is the Malibu Times, okay? It just came out. See, today's Thursday, but it comes out on Wednesday. So if you're fortunate enough, you can find it on Wednesday somewhere. I don't know. I can't. B6, okay. B6, section B. Sorry, that's the scanner. Scanner.
Agent 163 Squad 645.
know what's going on in your town. So, so B6 would be here somewhere. I don't know, Malibu life and stuff. So that would be B6. I don't know. B6. Buried in B6. Huh. 5, 6. Maybe I got the wrong paper. Could be. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's in here. So let's try to look at it again. You don't have to watch this, by the way, okay? So if you do, thank you very much. At least you'll know some breaking news. Somebody is living in a building in a corner, and they try to set a fryer, like try to fry some bacon in a pan. Can't make it up. It did happen. It's there. So somewhere in this paper, I don't know. Oh, here. I found it. Oh, okay. Found it. There you are, right there. See? Those are all the candidates so far. 5 candidates for Malibu City Council. And that's me in black and white. See, I'm the only one in black and white. Kind of look like a ghost. So I don't know why they didn't ask me for a color photo. That picture was used in the, if you got the campaign voter guide, for the state of California, that was the picture because it was only black and white. So that must have been what they used. So I haven't really gone through the paper that well. I just picked up my copy. You can find yours at, at City Hall, at Ralph's, and usually there's a big stack of them. Let's see, turn that on. Don't need to turn that on. Somebody's trying to react or something. So live reactions, new software updates, and we don't know exactly what they all are. So a lot going on. So one thing is there's a city council race, and those of you who have a lot of time on your hands and want to be involved with your city governance, I encourage you to register, pull papers, get those signatures. You need 20 to 30 signatures to qualify. So $400 for a candidate statement, which is a lot cheaper than the $6,000 so that the state of California wanted. So give it a shot. If you have time, you want to sit in a city council meeting for 7 hours and get nothing done, go for it. It's tough. Malibu has a lot of state issues, and now we have a lot of federal issues. This homeless problem has now been expanded to a federal level, saying that a lot of our funding cannot be obtained because the federal government was holding funding. Now that is what LA County and Karen Bass, the mayor of LA City, is saying for the increased numbers in homelessness. Now, we don't know. The report comes out tomorrow that homelessness might have increased 2.4%, 2.3%. Today we counted many more. There are a lot of people here in Malibu. Some people are trying to go home, but it costs too much money, so they don't have a phone. So there's a lot of issues as people do want to go back home. One of them wanted to go back to like Washington, so she just needed to get the bus ticket. She needs to print the ticket too. She needs to print it because she doesn't have a cell phone. No cell phone, and there's no way to make a connection on the other end. So they're trying to help her. They're trying to do their best. But this is where outreach programs are supposed to help, but then really they don't. The city of Malibu uses the people's concern. And there's a lot of concern among the homeless folk here in Malibu that the people's concern isn't really doing the people's business work. Also, we're not getting the state funding and stuff that we need here to help these people get off the streets. But we have so many more issues than just homeless. Fire issues, rebuild issues, value of property. All these things are part of the Malibu ecosphere at the moment. And so including, data. And if you want a cell phone tower near your house, if you don't, does that mean you don't want cell phone coverage? So it all kind of comes to a compromise. So I just want to make clear, I am in the paper. It does announce my candidacy. But to be more correct is I ran for governor, nonpartisan, and city council is in there. And the other thing, too, in 2 years, in 2028, it's actually no party. I'm a candidate, already a candidate for no party for President of the United States. Yeah. So it's the paper says nonpartisan or independent, which is not correct. Now, I did work on an independence candidacy back in the day, but he didn't make it. But he went to go work for President Trump. So some people have mentioned to me that maybe it's best that you work with, the government, the governance that might win, that will bring those FEMA dollars into town now that currently they're being kind of held hostage. So the only way to do that is to play ball. And that might mean, playing well like that independent played with the Republican. Yeah. So it's a tough situation I find myself in because I like to say no party. I'm a no party candidate for President of the United States in 2028. Of course, City Council, that's something that's, I have a lot of experience because I've been paying attention. I go to a lot of these meetings. I sit in the back. I do my reports. But it's a tough job. And I kind of commend the people that are currently on the City Council for doing a good job and caring. So I also care. That's why I pulled the papers. So I'll leave it there. I sent my email about this potential fire issue, homeless issue. That's just really stark. I mean, it's just, you just cannot ignore it. And if you do, you're guilty. Okay? Because we see it. And if we just look away and ignore it, we are not doing God's work. Yeah. So we're supposed to take care of, we're supposed to take care of the earth. And sometimes people feel we are failing that in that mission. So be on the right side of history, and God bless. Thank you.